Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for Gemini. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Geminis, please. All right, your person is showing up as the World card, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius energy. Ooh, they're also showing up as the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. They're viewing you as Cancerian energy. Some of you could be Cancer, Gemini cusps. And the connection we see is wish fulfillment. Ooh, I love these cards, Gemini. And we see the Ace of Wands. All right, so this is someone who's very attracted to you. They're sexy, they're passionate. I feel like there's going to be some sort of serendipity or divine guidance that brings you two together. The World card tells me this person could be very different from you. I do think that they're very sexy, they're very alluring. I also feel with the World here, this could be somebody who comes from a very different background from you. So a different race, religion, or tradition. But this is someone who's ready for something new. And we see the Tower. Ooh, Aries, Scorpio energy. So you're going to be a total Tower moment for this person, Gemini, or they're going to be really unexpected for you. I also think that this is going to be a life-changing connection. And we see the World energy in reverse. Okay, so they could currently be at a distance from you, but we get this really strong fixed energy, which to me is confirmation too that this is someone just you're not expecting, someone who maybe some of you have unfinished business with, but my singles new love readings on the weekends are really meant to be someone completely brand new. So with the World here, it just kind of feels like they're different from you. They may have, when you meet them, they might have gone through some or be going through some sort of major life change, wrapping up some sort of karmic cycle. Now, my Geminis, you're going to be Hermit energy in reverse. So this can be the shadow attributes of Virgo energy. You might be overthinking this. You might feel a little bit nervous or anxious here. But I also feel with the Hermit in reverse, you kind of just feel like, wow, this comes out of nowhere. All right, and it feels like, it feels amazing so far. So let's see. What else do we need to know about this person for my Geminis? All right, so we see karmic soulmate. Now, don't be put off by this because a lot of times we think, oh, they're going to teach me these awful lessons. It's going to be painful. But really, you're just meant to learn lessons and help each other evolve. And these can be powerful lessons about learning to trust, or not losing faith in humanity here, right? Or giving up hope or faith in love, or that you can be your authentic self and still be loved and accepted. This person could be a Pisces, or they may have Pisces in their chart. So there's an air of mystery around them. Although they can be quiet, their thoughts and emotions run deep. They may also have Leo placements or just embody this Leo energy. So they're positive, they're passionate, they're playful, they like attention. Strength and resilience is their hallmark. In Gemini, this person is very creative. So they enjoy art, working with their hands, music. They enjoy putting ideas to work for them. So with the Magician card, Virgo, Gemini energy, I feel like this is somebody here who's definitely going to check all of your boxes. This is somebody who's been working really hard to heal. I feel like they're bringing relatively little baggage to the relationship. They may be manifesting you, or you may feel like you've manifested this or them, because the Nine of Cups is saying this is wish fulfillment here. So they can't forget you. For a select few of my Geminis, this could be somebody that you have a history with, but more so I just think you're going to make such a huge impact from the jump here. This person is impeccably dressed, Gemini, and they may be slender, okay? And they might be a little bit taller than average, but of course that's a specific message that's not going to be for all of my Geminis out there. All right, what else do my Geminis need to know about this person? All right, so message of concern. I do like this energy because this tells me this is somebody who's going to be really concerned with your happiness, make sure that you're comfortable, the type of person that's going to, send you a message to make sure you make it home safe, or, make sure you've eaten enough, or, again, make sure that you're happy and you're comfortable. We see house energy, so they could work in real estate, they might own their own house, they might live in like a nice home. And we see main female energy in reverse. Now remember, my readings are not meant to be gender specific, but some of the cards that I use are. And I kind of feel like, Gemini, this person isn't expecting to have a connection this strong or have a long-term connection, because maybe they've given up hope or faith in love. I do feel with this house energy and message of concern, this is somebody who is ready to take care of somebody else or to share what they've worked for with the right person. But I kind of feel like when you come into their life, they're not expecting it. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we need to know. What else do my Geminis need to know? All right, they have a tendency to be forgetful or late. Again, sometimes I feel like that goes hand in hand with creative types. They spend their money quickly, so they definitely have money to spend. Their first, middle, or last name may begin with a vowel, and they have an imperfection in their speech. Now, this could be like a small stutter or a slur, or maybe the language you speak with them, Gemini, is not their native language, so they might make like little pronunciation or grammar mistakes. And we see that this person may dye their hair. They could be, they cover up grays. It could be highlights, lowlights. It could be that they just change up their hair frequently. Or maybe they used to, when they were younger, they maybe used to dye it funky colors. But this person, Gemini, is seeing you as Cancerian energy. So they see you as very loving, nurturing, creative, devoted. And they definitely know from the jump here that they want to move things forward with you, or they want to come towards you. Now with that world energy, for some of you, this person, you meet them during a move, or maybe they're like, they don't currently live near you, but it does feel like they might be moving towards you, or vice versa. We see the Queen of Swords energy in reverse. This person might be a little bit worried that you have an ex around you, or you're not over an ex. The Queen of Swords in reverse can also indicate like they are worried you don't see them the way they see you, or you're not interested in talking to them. And we see the Four of Wands. Yeah, but for some of you, they're worried like you haven't gotten a divorce, or you're not fully separated from someone. But I'm also seeing with the Four of Wands, this person sees you as a soulmate. They see you as stable and secure. They want a relationship with you. And we see the Three of Wands here. So there could be distance between the two of you. But I'm also just getting that this is exactly what you've been waiting for, Gemini, and vice versa. Ooh, it feels good. All right, let's see what else we need to know. How else are they viewing you? Okay, so they see you as this God energy, benevolence and compassionate, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. So don't let this go to your head, Gemini, but they definitely hold you in high regard. And the Seeker, so both of you could be travelers, you could meet traveling, or you enjoy traveling, but I just see that they see you as having a thirst for wisdom and truth wherever you are, which is so Gemini energy. So they love that you love to learn, that you're investigating, watching documentaries, reading books, reading the news, things like that. And overall, Gemini, they just see you as such a good person with that Samaritan archetype. Now, the Nine of Cups tells me, Gemini, that this really is wish fulfillment. I feel like you two are going to have a really fun time dating each other. Now, even if this is a long distance connection, because for some of you it is, but it's going to be really fun meeting halfway, or you going to visit them, or them coming to visit you. All right. And we see to teach you what love is and isn't. So this connection clarifies emotional truth by showing you what feels aligned and what no longer does. Yeah, beautiful. So again, you're going to, realize what's been missing in your other connections. And we see aligned effort. I love this for you, Gemini, because this connection asks for steady, intentional participation. Alignment grows through consistent care, not intensity. Yeah, beautiful. So, aligned effort, consistent care that builds trust. All right, and deepening self-awareness. This connection brings clarity about your emotional landscape because you have somebody here who's holding space for you, Gemini, and they're going to allow you to go deeper. They're going to allow you to be your authentic self and not feel judged. All right, and at the bottom of the deck here, we see curious and open. So this person approaches connection with curiosity rather than assumption, and growth matters to them. Beautiful. All right, so, yeah, I mean, Gemini, this just feels really good. And I feel like you both, like, I just love this energy. And I think it's really perfect for Gemini too, that like we see this growth and this desire for knowledge and to have little adventures together and to keep learning about the world, you know, together, learning about each other, going deeper. I feel like my Geminis, you definitely need that to hold your attention. And I think they absolutely will. All right. So we have real feelings. So Spirit saying you share true romantic feelings that are worth exploring. Holiday. Some of you do meet this person traveling, or travel or movement is important to this connection. Enjoy a change of scenery to spice up your love life. Again, I think this person, this connection is a total change of scenery for both of you. And this person is going to pursue you. They're going to be the one that asks you out. But this is a connection that is not going to stay casual for very long. But Spirit's also saying, let the situation unfold naturally. It's coming to you. And boom, there we go. Totally in alignment with my Geminis, this twin flame union energy. So it's going to be heart, body, mind, and soul. All right, let's see what else we need to know. All right, in the distant future, so it might not be right around the corner, but for some of you, it could be as early as next month. I am doing this reading at the end of May, so June is just about a week away. All right, my lovely Geminis, sending you love and light. Take care.